Welcome, everybody, to Ignite Humanity Live. I'm your host, Lady JB Owen, and I'm here to share with you some fabulous ways that you can ignite humanity and inspire you to decide that igniting humanity is something you want to do. In fact, each and every one of us should be igniting humanity throughout our lives because we want to make the world a better place. We want our future to be amazing, and we want to inspire every person on the planet to be living in the center of what's possible for them, to be igniting their future, to be living their dreams and having this outgoing personality to go after what it is they desire. And we want each and every one of you to feel fabulous and wonderful and excited and really enjoying the future that you have before you. And how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to do it one little increment at a time, little tiny micro movements as we move towards igniting our own lives. And when we ignite our lives, we feel better. We want to do more. We're energized. And we absolutely make it available for other people to do the same. So if you're feeling like, well, I don't know how to ignite my life, it just starts with you. It starts with little tiny micro movements that you can do. And this show is all about that. If you watch this episode or any of our episodes, you're going to see guests who come on the show and share ideas and suggestions and tools that you can use in your life that are free, that are easy, that are convenient, that you can do immediately to change your state and to really step into what's possible for you. And that's going to make a difference on the planet. Now, if you haven't seen any of our episodes, well, check out our platform where you can get all of our episodes completely free and available to you. We make them free because we want you to have access to this material. And we really want to make sure that something in one of our episodes is going to ignite your life. We're done over 100 episodes, and so there is so much content there for you to enjoy. And of course, we are here every day live on Traverse TV, Monday through Friday, to talk with you about how to ignite humanity. And also, we are on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook. So we show up every day live, wanting to ignite you with fabulous guests and ideas about ignite moments. Those powerful moments that change us, those moments that wake us up, those ignite moments that really redefine who we are and set us on a new trajectory. Now, today's show is a special edition. We have something extra special for you today. We don't have a guest because I want to take you guys on a journey. I really want to show you the results of what we're doing to ignite humanity. We have been on a pilgrimage and a quest and dedicated to building schools in third world countries. And why are we doing that? Well, I believe that education and the ability to read and be in the center of imagination and be open to new concepts and ideas, that will truly ignite humanity. And children, more than ever, need to be able to read and have access to books and material that allows them to think bigger than where they are, to have ideas that are grander than what they've been shown, and to really change their mindset into knowing what is possible for them. And so for the last 2 years, we've been absolutely dedicated to all the proceeds of all of our books are going towards building schools in third world countries. We want to take what we're doing and the authors and the publishing that we're doing, the way we're igniting the world through our Ignite platform, really making a difference. And so we committed to building a school. And our very first school has been built in Lombok, Indonesia. We partnered with a company called Classroom of Hope. Now, Classroom of Hope was very inspirational to us because they are solving problems in many different ways. Not only are they creating classrooms for kids to learn, really helping out with the lack of schools and buildings for children to learn in. They're also going one step further by taking plastic out of the landfills and reusing it by putting it into recycled blocks. And that's really powerful because in many third world countries, pollution and litter is a big, huge problem. And of course, in Indonesia, plastic water bottles are in the landfills, they're in the garbage, they're in the ocean, and they really are affecting the beauty of that country. And so Block Solutions, in partnership with Classroom of Hope, have been using the plastic out of the landfills to build incredible blocks. And those blocks have been used to build the school. Now, it's really exciting because those blocks actually have become we've been told they're earthquake proof and they're flood proof. And they're also lighter and easier to use. And so the children are not undergoing the experience of trauma, thinking that their schools by the earthquake will fall in on them or crush them. These blocks are so light. But what's also fascinating is what used to take 5 months to build a school is now taking 10 and 11 days. In fact, our two classroom school that we built only took 4 days. So it's really, really powerful how quickly we can make a difference in the world by actually using these recycled blocks. And faster, quicker, sooner, we can make an impact and build a school. It was such a delight to travel to Indonesia, and so, really life changing to go to Lombok and to see the poverty there and to see the challenges that the community is having, but at the same time, really had the opportunity to make an impact there. And in fact, one of the things that we realized was that when you build a school, you make a massive ripple effect in the community because those children go to school and they learn something. And of course, they go home and they tell their parents or they tell their other siblings. They learn values and qualities that allow them to filter throughout their community and make big differences in the people around. And that allows them to then go forward in their careers and their dreams and their desires to really do something that's going to ignite humanity. In fact, I often think about the children in the school just being beacons of light that are moving out into the world and making a massive difference. I wanted to show you the blocks. This is an example of a block that we use to build our school. It's so fantastic. This company partnered with Lego and IKEA to build these wonderful blocks that come in singles, twos, fours, and sixes and allows you to slide them into place. They put rebar and sand in between these holes here, and then the walls are built along the school and the entire block fits into a track along the bottom of the floor. Now, it was so cool because my husband and I, Peter, we got to slide some of the bricks into the walls and really be a part of building the schools. And it happened so quickly. It was amazing to see the school go up so fast. So I thought I'd take today's special edition and instead of bringing on a guest, I thought I would transport you on to Indonesia and show you a little bit of what we did there. Let me start by our first slide. This is a photo of me standing in front of the big fence that surrounds the school. It's a metal sign that was put on the wall to show the collaboration between Classroom of Hope, the local community, some of the institutions that are there. And then at the bottom, you can see Ignite. Now, we're super happy to put my hands up and surround that sign because, again, as I shared, this is 2 years in the making. And this is something really beautiful. These are called block schools, and we called ours the Classroom of Hope and the Ignite Possibility School of Hope. And so you can see right here, we had these beautiful plaques put on the walls inside the school. You can see the plaques are right there on the blocks. And on the left is the Ignite Possibilities Classroom of Hope, and on the right, the Ignite Humanity Classroom of Hope. So 2 years ago, we created a book called Ignite Possibilities, and that's really where this idea started. The authors in that book wanted to do something phenomenal. And so I did the research to find Classroom of Hope, and we committed to building a classroom with the proceeds of all of the sales of the Ignite Possibilities book. And so on the bottom of that plaque, you'll see the authors' names who are part of that book. We listed all of their names there and really excited that that classroom was really dedicated to possibilities. On the other side, we've been focused on igniting humanity. That's been our big initiative. And this whole show is about igniting humanity, and everything that I'm doing is about igniting humanity. So our second classroom, we called it the Ignite Humanity Classroom of Hope. We just think hope is such a fantastic word. And so the Ignite Humanity Classroom of Hope also has the names of authors who are in our Ignite Humanity book and also in our Ignite Humanity movie. And so as you can see, Ignite is really making a difference. We want to ignite humanity. We want people to feel inspired. And we want to make Ignite Humanity this word, this trend, this idea that so many people are grokking into. Yes, let's ignite humanity. Let's ignite humanity. Let's ignite humanity. All right, in our next slide, we'll share and show that these are the children. This was so exciting. It was phenomenal to see the children all coming together in the courtyard where the classroom was built, and they all were wearing their traditional Balinese costumes. There was a fantastic band there, and it was just delightful to see these young human beings, these beautiful individuals, celebrating and just honoring the fact that they were getting a new school. They were so excited, and it was an absolutely gleeful moment for me also. I was just a kid in the candy store. I was so excited to spend time with these kids and just celebrate this idea of creating this new classroom. All right. After that, they performed for us, which was so fantastic. One of the groups of children were a band. They were just terrific. They had their traditional Balinese instruments. And then another different group of children came up, all in their fantastic Balinese costumes, and did this wonderful synchronized dance. It was really, truly special. It was so nice to see the children dedicated to their culture, dedicated to their music and their traditional dance. There was so much pride and joy coming out of them, and we just felt so privileged to watch them and feel their exuberance. It was truly fantastic. That's a little bit bigger picture of the girls dancing, and there were boys and girls in that group. And of course, what I loved was the other children watching them were so dedicated also to the dancing that they were doing. It was really, really special. They were so cute, and even part of their dance made you kind of chuckle and laugh because they did these neat little actions and just performances and moving around that were really, really beautiful. It was a very fun time to see the kids, and we really loved it. And our next slide will show that I got to smile and play with some of the children. Lombok is primarily Muslim, so a lot of the children were wearing their traditional Muslim covering, which was so fantastic. And when we first arrived at the school, we walked down the street that was the main part of the village, and then we made a sharp right turn down a gravel road, which went to the end of the street inside the village where the school was actually the land for the school. And while we were walking, there was like this beautiful parade that was unfolding. It was absolutely fantastic. And you can see the look on my face there as you get closer to the photo. I literally have my hands up in prayer. I'm so delighted. I'm just like gleeful with excitement. It was so beautiful to see everyone there. Now, these are many of the children that stood and watched the performance. These are the kids that attend the school. There, many of their parents showed up, and so many people from the community came. I mean, it really was quite a grand affair. The band was playing as we walked down the street to sort of call everyone out of their homes to realize something was unfolding. And then we all marched towards the school, and then in this big, huge procession entered the school courtyard, and the parents came and the other people in the neighborhood arrived. And you can see the kids, they were just so well behaved. They sat down, they immediately were there for the presentation, and many people were there to share about the school unfolding and coming to fruition. They were so excited to start moving their desks and blackboards into the classroom. And so there are some pictures of the kids. Well, this is us having some fun. The lady in red is the principal of the school, and I just want to point out her amazing work that she is doing. She really tirelessly is just the driving force of igniting all of these children and bringing them together. Beside her is also one of the other teachers. Behind her is one of the gentlemen who's part of the Ministry of Education. Beside them is, beside that gentleman on the far right, is another one of the teachers. And then right up front is Nicola, who is one of the founders of Classroom of Hope. Behind me is my amazing husband, and Wind Beneath My Wings, my partner in crime. And then you can see me. And in the very background is our big plaque, the Ignite Possibilities School of Hope. You can just see the smiles on everyone's faces because when we took the cloth off and revealed the plaque, it was such an incredible moment for everyone to be like, it's all come together. Those children have been going to school for the last 5 years since the 2017 earthquake in Lombok in a tent, in a pop-up tent. Now, Nicola on the far right, her organization, Classroom of Hope, has really been trying to help the students. And so they gave them a pop-up tent to make a temporary place for them to go to school. And so after 5 years of 70 kids inside a pop-up tent, they finally had a classroom with a beautiful tiled floor, gorgeous walls, windows, vaulted ceiling, a true place for the kids to learn in a well-lit, well-ventilated, well situated environment that just, as you can see, had smiles on everyone's faces. Well, this is me having some fun with some of the girls. They were a little bit shy, but during my speech, I asked anybody who wanted to come up to give me a big hug, and so many of them did. And so I got to know some of the girls. We had a beautiful translator there. And as you can see, kids will be kids. Fun grins, the peace sign, and just so beautiful. Their faces are just a reflection of why we need to ignite humanity, because these children deserve a future. This is a photo of the front of the school before the roof has been put on. So you can see that they built this beautiful facade. And why is it black? Well, the plastic, when it comes out of the landfills, depending on the formulation and how the plastic is melted down and then reformed into the bricks, that makes it the black color. At the school, actually, we also are going to be painting these blocks on the interior to keep the classrooms cool and uplifted for the children. So upon just their initial construction, they are the color black. But you can see that there's a beautiful facade, big windows, and then after we'll be putting, after this, they will be adding the giant roof troughs and arches for you to see the top of the school. All right, so the next photo will show you sort of the walkway, and we'll get you that a little bit closer so you can see the walkway between the two classrooms. And there's a great, the roof is not on the school yet. You can see the scaffolding. But the nice thing about having the walkway is those times when there is the rain, um, and there is uh, sort of weather conditions, then the children have a place for them to put their shoes and coats and other things. And that allows us to really have like this foyer and this entrance area into the school. Well, as you can see, those are just some of the many pictures that we have. This is another one. Wow, this is one of my favorites. You can see my husband and I here sliding one of the blocks. Once again, here is the blocks, and they come in sets of multiples. And so that's a nice, beautiful set of 8 that we were sliding literally into place. You could see underneath the window frame and how quickly and easily it was to build the school, build the walls, and just put these blocks into place to create this incredible foundation for kids to go to school. It really was a special time. I have to say, in all honesty, it was kind of one of the top 3 events of my life. To see this children and the excitement in them and the gratitude from all of the faculty members at the school, especially the principal. I think she said thank you to us 200 times, and the translator kept translating. It was so beautiful to see their appreciation and their gratitude. Now, a lot of people ask, well, why are you doing something in Lombok, Indonesia? And what we found out was when we put the call out to how can we help and how can we serve and how can we best help someone really in need, we found that Lombok in Indonesia was really suffering. That island was devastated by the earthquake in 2017 and just hasn't been able to recover due to some of the economic instability there and some of the poverty conditions. They haven't been able to, the government hasn't been able to keep up with the demand of the students and repair the schools in time. And so we felt like, we can't do it all, but we can do a lot and we can do some. And so let's just get started. Let's get started somewhere. And Lombok was where the universe told us to go. And I just love the fact that there are many places around the world that need help. There are so many children that need schools. And as soon as I had this incredible experience of building this school, all I could think of was, let's do more of this. Let's build more schools. Let's help more children. Let's take the plastic out of the landfills and not only help the environment, but make a massive impact in the villages so kids can go to school. So let's just not do it in Indonesia. In fact, our commitment now is to do 12 schools in 12 different countries and spread the empowerment as in many places as possible to give kids the ability to go to school and learn and just formulate new ideas in their mind to be able to read. I have 4 beautiful children, and they are very fortunate to go to school in Canada. Education is just provided here. It's just given. It's taken for granted in many ways. And my kids appreciate school, but they don't appreciate it as much as children who don't have that opportunity. And so it was really wonderful for us to decide that if we were going to make a big impact, we wanted to make it in children who don't have that opportunity as of yet. And so that became so evident when we traveled to Lombok to really see the growth, the gain, the appreciation, the happiness, the joy in these children. And what I want to say is, I know each and every one of those kids is going to go on and have a better life because they've had the opportunity to learn many of the principles that we teach here at Ignite Humanity. And let me just go through some of them. One of our principles, we have 7 key principles that we talk about, and we try to infuse that in everything that we do. Number 1 is raise the consciousness of what is possible. That's really like the number 1 philosophy of Igniting Humanity, is to raise the consciousness of what is possible. Anything and everything is possible. I say that all the time, but you need to instill in the minds of people that it's possible. It's possible. Anything is possible. And to raise the consciousness of what is possible is truly one of our key principles, because anyone can do it. And when you raise that consciousness, anything is possible. Number 2 is to unite all people and connect everyone. Like, we truly believe that where we are in the world right now, we can unite all people. We have access through media, through social media, through television, through email, through communication avenues to connect all people. And why not unite them? Unite them in a way that makes them feel wonderful and connected. When we said goodbye to the children, it was so beautiful. Each and every one of them came and shook our hand, and they actually took our hand and placed it on their forehead for a brief second. We found out later from the teachers that that's a huge sign of respect. And when children do that, it's because they are putting a little bit of your consciousness into them. They're taking your hand and touching it to their forehead because they want to learn from your wisdom. And it really made us feel united. It didn't matter that we were from Canada and that they were from Indonesia. It didn't matter that there were some language barriers. We really, truly felt united. Principle number 3 is instill true happiness and inner peace. Such an important principle. We want children, we want everyone to feel happy. And we want that sense of inner peace, because when you feel a sense of peace within you, you feel more capable of doing things for others. And that is a really valuable quality, to help others, to give to others, to have enough in your cup that you feel full, that you can support someone else. We want to foster positive expansion and loving evolution. The mind is designed to evolve. We want to expand as human beings. We want to expand in our culture, in our beliefs, in our understanding, in our connections. And so that quality is so important, to create this positive expansion so people can come together and evolve. You want to evolve. Where you are right now doesn't mean you have to stay there. How your life conditions are today doesn't mean they have to be that way tomorrow. And so grab hold of this quality and really create expansion in your life. We want to empower self to empower others, to empower themselves. This is one that I really love. When you empower yourself, you then empower others, and that empowerment allows them to empower themselves. It's not about giving people fish. It's not about just providing. It's not about just making sure they have what they need. It's about teaching them that they have the ability to create what they need. They have the ability to foster what is required. They have the ability to generate the things that are necessary in their lives, empowering them, and empowering them, not disempowering them by just making them dependent. And when we empower ourselves, we empower others. And when we empower others, they feel like they can empower themselves. All right, principle number 6, live authentically and with genuine integrity. It felt so beautiful to be our word and to go to Lombok and build the school as we promised we would. And it also felt amazing to be authentic, to just be truly who we are and show up with our skills and abilities, and then just love and embrace the authenticity of them in their costumes, with their culture, showing what they do, really showcasing the Balinese, the beautiful of them, the Muslim, all the things that they do. And so you want to create authenticity. You want to be genuine. You want to live in integrity. Folks, if you say you're going to do something, do it. If you tell yourself you're going to be a certain way, be it. If you commit to going after something in your life, go after it. You want to have that genuine integrity in yourself, because when you do it for you, you tell yourself how important you are. You show your body and your spirit that you matter, and that brings more into your life. It's like a magnet. It's like an attraction. The last one is give first and offer all you can. I can't say that enough. Give first. Don't wait for someone to give to you. Don't stand there with your hand out waiting to receive. Give first. Offer more. Give something of yourself. It doesn't have to cost anything. Just give first. Say hello first. Offer your hand first. Offer help first. Offer support first. Listen to what people need and be there for them. When you give first and you offer all you can, don't just offer crumbs. Don't just offer a little bit. Don't just offer enough that you can afford. Offer all you can. Give it your all. Give it everything you got, because when you do that, people will do the same for you. When you give, you receive. When you offer, you get. When you give all you can, people give all they can right back to you. Those are the really powerful principles of igniting humanity, and I know each and every one of you can implement them into your life. Pick one. Just pick one that excites you, one that you feel connected to, and start doing that. Start implementing that into your life. Now, if you've enjoyed this episode and you like the idea of helping us build our next school, we're committed to building a school in Pakistan. We've also decided to build a school in India. We're also in the process of agreeing to build a school in Turkey. We want to touch children in as many different countries as possible, and you can be a part of that. You can help us by donating to our link that we have below and building classrooms of hope, igniting humanity, and helping us really inspire children around the globe. Now, if you'd like to know more about what we're doing just as a company and who we are and what is Ignite all about, please go to our website, because there you will find out that we're so committed to helping the lives of others and igniting lives, that my husband and I this summer are cycling from Canada to Mexico on our tandem bicycle, raising money for charity, raising money. We have partnered with an incredible organization in Baja California and helping their students and helping their community and really igniting the lives. And so wherever we go, we try to make a difference, and you can find out how we do that at ignitehumanity.life. Now, one of the ways you can get involved and be a part of that is to share your story and to tell us your Ignite moment, to really be a part of what we're doing through the Ignite Humanity compilation book. We want to make the largest compilation book on the planet with stories of people who are igniting humanity, and I guarantee you have a story of how you are stepping up and doing something different to ignite your life that will ignite others. I hope you can see this incredible chain reaction, this ripple effect, that when one person helps the other, big things happen. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this special edition of Ignite Humanity Live. We'll see you tomorrow with a new guest, our next guest, and just blessings to each and every one of you. Please be a part of what we're doing and go out and ignite your life so you can ignite someone else's life. Blessings and take care.
Now, more than ever, we need to come together to connect with one another. We need to feel the truth in who we are and let go of everything that's happened in the past. We need to empower every person on the planet and awaken hearts, enliven souls, come together, laugh, play, rejoice, connect, create, and love. It's time to ignite humanity. We want you to be a part of something that will impact the future for everyone. We want you to tell your story, share your Ignite moment, show people who you truly are. Be a part of igniting humanity and making a difference in the world and all of our futures.